Hello everyone, this is Dor. Today I want to talk to you about your archetypal lineage and how it's connected to your past life and to your perception of reality. I'm here in 𝕙𝕤 in the land of Israel, and around me you can see this burial site that people from 200-300 before countdown are buried, and they created these caves to have ceremonies and to honor the dead and to preserve their lineage, preserve what they are about. So you can see the reconstructions of this beautiful painting on the walls, and those are the original painting that were found here in the cave. They're just reconstructed. And as you can see in this painting, you get the sense of reality in a sort of a magical way. You can see some creatures, and you can see the treating reality as it has a magical dimension. And this is what we call archetypal. It's like something that is beyond the ordinary. Beyond the perception that life is just ordinary. Life is just like you wake up in the morning, the day-to-day, science. So it's like there's something beyond, there's something magical about life. And in ancient times, we hear a lot of stories about that. And we think, oh, these people had all these beliefs. For example, the belief of reincarnation. But there's also, if you look at it in a certain way, there's also relating to life. Like, what is life about? Imagine you were here in this old city, Morasha, that was here, and you were living here in the city, and all you did all day is just be a farmer. This whole day just farming and growing grapes and stuff, and that was your life. Waking up in the morning, working, going to sleep. It's a kind of a horrible way to go through life. Because I'm sure that you had experience, and it doesn't matter how you call it or how you describe this experience, but this experience was something beyond, something extraordinary, something that meant to you more, something magical. Like, I don't know how it happened, we went into this place and we saw and we talked to this old man and he told us that. And people have all these spiritual experiences. And what I want to propose to you in this video, that you can look at it a bit different than what modern culture looks at spirituality. So if you look at it from, instead of saying spirituality, you say archetypal, the archetypal domain, like the dimension of the archetypal, you can start building a different relating to what is spiritual. For example, some people have this, spiritual is a belief, like it's a religion. Like you need to believe in a certain thing, you need to believe in some kind of a god, or you believe in some kind of a culture, like modern culture, you believe in money, or you believe in the institutes, like the government is going to save you or something like that. And this is the understanding of spirituality in the mainstream culture. But what if you had, instead of having this belief in some priest or some god or something like that, you would have your own relation to the extraordinary, your own relation to what is your life about. Like, what is this thing that you came here to experience and do? And what is so special about it? Like, for example, today, we came into this in 𝕙𝕤. We didn't really plan on that. We just wanted to have an adventure, and that's one place that I ran into many years ago, and I was like, let's go here. I don't know why, but we just need to go here. And we went here, and Liv saw this cave, and she was like, let's go into this cave. And we found out like a cave that is full of holes, and you go from one cave to another, and we never seen a structure like that. It was so special. And last time that I was here, I actually, my mind got me to skip that cave. I was like, it doesn't seem special. But Liv had the impulse to go there. And we went there and we discovered this really amazing place with special sounds and stuff. And it's kind of similar to this cave, but this cave is more structured. So what if life for you can be more archetypal, can be can be a journey that in that journey you follow that path. In this journey, you follow a path that is not about logic. It's not about making more money. It's not about it's not about improving yourself, like becoming more social or richer or gaining more stuff. What if about life for you is a journey that about something mysterious, something that is beyond. And it's really for you to decide. Like, you don't have to adopt this religion or the spiritual belief about it. You can really create your own adventure and decide, like, what is life for you? What is this thing that you're out there to find? And you don't have to know also what is this thing. You can just go outside the house today and go the first place that you have an impulse to. Maybe it's a river next to your house, maybe it's a museum. And this thing would start a snowball effect of an archetypal adventure in your life. Are you starting to get me when I'm saying archetypal? Archetypal is this word of something that was created before the model that is now. If the model that you have now is a house, so what is an archetypal house? Is this, it's like this, it's not a good example. If what you have right now is, if you have right now like a soldier, for example, which is something that you can wrap your mind about, what is an archetypal soldier? So it's something like, Hercules or Wonder Woman or Samsonite, like these famous warriors. They carry this archetype of a warrior. They carry the structure, the design of what it is that is beyond like the normal, beyond the day-to-day. So it's like, okay, so what is in your life is archetypal. Like, how can you bring that dimension into your life? This archetypal domain, and you can, how you do it, well, it's a journey, like we said, but what is the reason for you to do it? Like, really, what is the reason for you to even go there? So if you live in the modern culture game world, you're basically out there to lose. Like, you're gonna lose because you never win in the money game. Even millionaires that one day lose their money, or they're having all this shitty life because they're full of low drama and everyone trying to take their money, and just like money game world. And if you play in all this modern culture game world, like there's like who has the most power, like political power, or who has the more property. It's like, it's not fun. It's not gonna end up great. But if you play a different kind of game, a game that is about your adventure and your dimension of reality, that can take you to so many amazing places. Like, first of all, you get out of the scarcity mindset that is in money. You get out of the, I win, you lose kind of game. You get out of all these like dense energy games and go into a different game where there's abundance. Like, there's abundance of adventures. There's abundance of people that would want to collaborate with you on these adventures, which is basically connection. Connection is really the thing that feels the best. Connecting with people and kind of bringing the experience of separation, which is what's the most painful for us, bringing that together into union. So that's what it's connecting with people about. So you have an abundance of possibilities. You're not bored anymore. You don't need entertainment, because you can go on an adventure, and the adventure can be what you create, so no one can charge you too much money for it, because you decide what it is. And there's so many other benefits, really magical benefits, that like life's starting to align for you. When you go on the archetypal path, synchronicities starting to happen your way, and you meet these people and they send you to the right place. It's all coming together. And this coming together make you feel like a man or a woman that is on their path, and it's magical. And you don't have to believe anyone. You don't have to take anyone else's authority, because that's the fear, right? That's the fear of doing something like that. Like, I don't want to believe these people. I don't want to go into some kind of a faith of a religion, another church. It's like, no, you are deciding. You're creating the story. You're creating the picture of your life. You're designing it, and then you're going into that. That's what it means to live in your archetypal path. And you go into that because it's wow, it's such an amazing journey. And everything I say here, again, it's not about believing, it's just what is reality really? What is the truth? There's no truth. There's only your dimension of reality. My dimension is different. Their dimension is different of reality. So start owning into this dimension of reality of yourself and create what you want to create in it. So one kind of an archetypal journey you can have is research your past life. Now, a lot of people think that past life coming from this belief in something, in some kind of a religion or something, but past life, as what I talked about before, can be a certain dimension, a certain domain that you can explore and discover for yourself. For example, one way to discover is like you're attracted to a certain place. You know, why are you attracted to this city or to this place? There is a reason, and it might be from your past life, and nobody would ever be able to tell you if it's truth or not truth or if it's a fact, but just like forget about that. Just if you use it as a dimension to your adventure, to your journey, you can think about it not as right or wrong, but just like I'm attracted to this place for some reason, from some archetypal reason, and start research. Maybe within yourself. We do it in emotional healing processes. Sometimes we learn about past life in those emotional healing processes, and you can discover more about emotional healing process in a link down below. And you can discover, oh, I had a past life somewhere, and this dimension of experience going through your emotional body would become alive. And so you can discover that with emotional healing processes, and sometimes there with the emotional body, you have this experience of past life. Somehow you go into that, and you can discover that in just things that are attracting your archetypal body, just attracting you for some reason. I need to be there. And one example is a lot of people feel that about the land of Israel. I know a lot of people that are saying, like, I don't know what is it about this place, but it's attracted me, and they've been here like 8 times, and they go to all these places and they explore. So it can be something like that, but it doesn't have to be about this land. It can be about any land, any place that you just feel the calling to go to. And some things about your past life can connect you to maybe your archetypal lineage. For example, your warrior, the warrior in you. Maybe you were in a past life, you were a gladiator in Rome, or maybe you were a protector of that city or that city, or maybe it's something else. Like it can really be different kind of archetypal lineages that are connected now to this video, and go and explore that in all these special locations. All right, see you next time.